All right, welcome back to WDRB Media, the voice of the community. And for those streaming live on the free TuneIn radio app, Streama, Apple Music, Radio Seed, and more, you're listening to Lab Certified. I'm your host, Andre Speech. This is segment 2 with Miss Jacque White, co-pastor of Have Life Church. We're just talking about the collaboration between Have Life and Lab Life, which is Lab University Christian Academy. And we've been talking about how this unfolded, how it came to be. And now I kind of want to talk a little bit about, what the facility has to offer our student athletes and ways that they can grow and develop in different fields and opportunities. Let's talk us through the building. What does Have Life have to offer?
Yeah, I'm excited to share. Right around COVID, at the very end, I want to give you a little bit of history. We wanted to make this investment. We said, hey, we know we have to go digital, and why not just make the investment now, because we can't go anywhere. We were in our houses, so we made this huge investment, and our goal, even with doing the investment, was to use it for the community, not just for Have Life Church, but who could we partner with? Who would want to use it? Sure, churches, conferences, weddings, event spaces. But now to have a school, it's like, okay, we locked and loaded. Let's go, because we now can offer something that we've done over the last 4 years, which is our multimedia component. Every summer we would take a few kids here and there to see who has interest in the multimedia audio visual arts component. Because we have all this equipment, and now that we've partnered with Lab University Christian Academy, we can really hone into some of those skills that some of those kids are and desires, if you will, or purpose that some of these young student athletes, I think, will definitely benefit from. For example, some of the things that we have right now, we're in the podcast room.
We are in the podcast
We're shooting it from the actual green screen room.
Live and direct.
I mean, it is amazing from the lights, camera, action, go. It's amazing for those that are going to participate in the podcast side. They might be behind the camera, they might be in front of the camera, but we talk about student athletes, public speaking. We talk about their presentation. We talk about their wording and them being comfortable under hot lights. They think they in the spotlight when they're on the court, but getting behind a spotlight with a mic, when you're mic'd up, make sure that you are articulating, making sure that you're communicating exactly what it is that you want to say, making sure that you're engaging with the camera. It's more than a notion. It's more than just getting behind like a TikTok or a Snapchat. No, you got to really lock in and focus on what it is you want to communicate. Then we also have the opportunity for them to participate with the other side of it, was the broadcast journalism. Let me write your script. Let me write what you're going to say, because I can get behind and speak naturally for some, but then we have some of them are shy and they're quiet. Like, no, here's your script, and we're gonna read this teleprompter, and it's real. It's real time things. So that's a couple of the things. You want me to keep going? Because we can keep going.
we got to experience the teleprompter in action. We came to church the last 2 services, and I had never seen a teleprompter in real life, I guess, outside of the Grammy Awards, the ESPYs, when you see the people up on stage and they're reading off whatever they're reading off of, and when they get to the end, that they're like, "Hey, I still got some more to say," and you're like, "Oh, so they're reading of everything they have to say is on there," and it's cool to see. And as you talk about the public speaking side of this, we actually just gave all our students an assignment about public speaking, which we'll get into next week. They'll all give a speech, and everybody was panicking, my daughter included. I don't know what to say. Man, I can't talk about anything for 4 to 6 minutes. We want to eliminate that fear, or help them get used to talking and putting their thoughts together. And this is a great environment to do it, with all the bells and whistles and everything they'll need. So when they get to the time where they really have to do it, I've been doing this for 2 years, since I was a freshman, sophomore, junior. I've been doing this.
Yeah, because when they go on college visits, they have to communicate.
Correct.
Or when college coaches are coming to observe them, they need to be confident. And that's one of the things that we want to build alongside of the skill level. Absolutely. But the confidence to do it with Lab Life, I think, is amazing. We also have the opportunity for them to say, okay, I feel confident with my public speaking, but let me see the intertwinings of how this works behind the camera. So we have the media booth that is in real time, from switchers to the larger than life 4K cameras, where they're like, oh, Like when you turn on these lights, you see every speck of everything. So when we say you have to dress nice, you have to articulate, you have to make sure that you're mic'd up properly, because anything could throw it off. But they get to see it from the media room real time with 8 or 9 cameras, along with the teleprompter, along with the LED wall. Listen, some of these kids are masterminds with computer graphics alone. So they can go from Canva to Adobe Illustrator and create whatever it is that we need to create behind the screen. So if we want to do signing day, hey, we coming in, we with smoking cameras, lights, all of the things for them to do signing day and give them the real life experience. Action shots of an LED wall, motion graphics, learning how to create those. I mean, it's endless. Then don't even throw on the AI component.
Correct. Yeah. And to take this into a bigger thought process, the learnings and the details of being behind the camera, the production booth, all of those things that go into a production, I got to see that part firsthand. LaMelo Ball, shout out to LaMelo Ball. He shot his first shoe commercial when I first opened Lab City.
Nice.
So that's a large-scale Puma production for a shoe for a famous athlete, and seeing all the lighting and all the production, all the cameras, all the mics, all the makeup people, all the people that are involved in a full production, and to see it happen real time, and then to see the finished product a couple months later, I was like, man, that's crazy how they put that part, because that was 2 days before they did this, and to watch it all unfold. This gives our students a chance to learn all of this, because at some point they're going to have to take their jersey off. Some may be as soon as they leave LabU, some may be after they finish college, but at some point they're going to have to do something other than shoot, dribble, and pass.
Absolutely.
So the more things we can instill in them, teach them, hope they get into something. You kind of hinted towards AI. That's where this is all going. Right? Jobs of all sorts are heading into the technology world.
Absolutely.
And this opportunity helps them fast forward.
One of the things I did not have, we haven't even talked about this, Dre, but one of the things, I was talking to one of the students today, I was like, I forgot about that. As we're building this curriculum, and we're going to talk about that, I'm sure, within our journey. But one of the things we were even talking about is the anime and the gaming side of what we can do here, because we have access to all of these multimedia pieces. Those, like, it's one thing to play a game at home, but for them to create a game, we have those materials here where they can actually create an AI generated game. I mean, we see it all the time. If they could create, what is it, the game where I think there's a road off of Independence. We got our own street on a game now. Why not create it here at Lab University? And I think it's amazing for us to have that opportunity for those students to kind of dive into those spaces. We also talked about student athletes, but for those, as we grow and mature, some of those students, like you said, this might be a way of life after they take off the jersey. What does that look like for me after I do take my jersey off? I want to have a career in this 40, 50 years down the line, and I want to have access, and they have access to it now, just from a simple click of a laptop, a computer, or software that we're looking to build. I'm really excited also for those that do like the computer design. We have this amazing opportunity. Shout out to Canon. I would love to be a representative for them. We have this huge machine where they can create real life banners, posters, signage, things that they would need. I think we talked about jerseys and shirts, all these different things that they can create, and it's their production. Like it is one thing to be produced, but I am producing this, and I've been able to put my name on it and stamp their name on, which also is a viable monetary career for them as they go on to progress throughout their time, with us as well as in life.
I also wanted to talk about kind of the LED screen that you talked about. Right? I feel like the capabilities with that, you can almost have a motion picture.
Absolutely.
Going there, and they all watch movies. They all watch video games. There's everything you need right here to create your own.
Absolutely.
The 4K cameras. That's what you use to film your favorite movie.
Absolutely.
So being able to learn all of these things at the highest level your experience going into whatever field is already there. You're not a newbie that's just learning how to do this, this, and this. You've already got it.
Yeah, and one of the things that I want them to be able to have is that digital resume. After they have created that, you talked about the LED wall and creating, let's just say, for example, and you literally can create an entire movie just from this platform that we have created. Mm-hmm. And now I have a digital component. So when we used to go for job interviews or here's my resume, yep. But now they can have they call it a Viata curriculum, a VC is what they call it. It's digital. And now I've created something, and they can look at it real time.
Mm-hmm. Well, before we get out of this break, I want you to let our guest audience know how would they get in touch with you? How would they get in touch with Have Life Church? Yeah. If they want to come and experience a service, if you can come experience a service, it's amazing. Brought me to tears my first time here. It was awesome. How can they reach you? How can they follow you?
Yeah, we want everybody to know that you belong here. www.havelife.net, or you can follow us on social media at Have Life Church. We would love to have you in person or online because every life matters.
Totally. I like it. Well, after our break, we'll continue our discussion with Miss Jacque White. We're kind of going to talk about where this collaboration can go, where we can take this. You know, where can our imagination take this this collab? I'm excited to talk about that. We're tuned in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.